Congressman Buck, President Joe Biden has not been forceful at all on our southern border. Has really taken.
I've been forceful.
No, sir. Has not taken any action down there, and we see as a result of that open southern border that we have drugs like fentanyl pouring over the southern border, and it's impacting communities here in Denver, but also out on the eastern plains as well with these deadly poisonous drugs. Addiction is such a huge problem in this country. What have you seen in Washington, D.C. as far as what can be done on that southern border? And then what have you heard about the impacts out here in your home district about how that negative policy is affecting people?
So I've been to the southern border. My friend Andy Biggs, Congressman in Arizona, and I toured the border together, and I can tell you Joe Biden has done a lot. He's done a lot of harm. He has stopped the building of the wall. He has really created this welcome mat for illegal immigrants to come into this country. They're bringing drugs. The saddest thing, in addition to the fentanyl, is the human trafficking that's going on our southern border. And we see it all around. We see the number one cause of death for 18 to 45-year-olds in the United States of America is fentanyl poisoning. And I say poisoning and not overdose because people aren't taking fentanyl. It's being laced on the marijuana and other things that they are using. And so it's incredibly sad. The Biden administration is, Mayorkas in particular, Secretary Mayorkas, is asleep at the wheel and is dangerous, and we've got to do something about it. We will hold hearings on that. We will do our very best to get rid of Mayorkas.
Kristi, the fentanyl issue is such a huge issue in races across the state. How have you seen that playing out as far as voters' concerns? Especially, we have two candidates on the ballot, Brittany Pedersen in CD7 and Yadira Caraveo in CD8, who both voted for this legislation at the state level to decriminalize fentanyl.
Absolutely. It's a key issue that our candidates are talking about, also in state Senate races. Many of the people they're running against are also Democrats who sponsored and voted for decriminalizing fentanyl in Colorado. And parents in suburban districts and in rural Colorado are feeling it, especially when their kids are being offered and sold these kind of drugs right outside school, because it's so easy for dealers to operate here in Colorado with almost no punishment under the law.